I have some really good news for y'all. And the news is that I bought these two rocks from a Mexican man in a garden. It was perfect because I had been looking for rocks like this for a really, really long time now. And when I say long time, I mean like a year or so, you know? And so it was perfect because my friend and I had just been walking around the area and we happened to stumble upon this garden and we happened to stumble upon this man who happened to be the master gardener at the garden. And so, I was talking to him, telling him about my life story. He was telling me about mine as we were wandering through the garden. And I remembered in that moment that I had been looking for some rocks for a really long time. And, I've been to everywhere that might have rocks. I've been to like Home Depot. I've been when I'm just walking around on the side of the road, I'm like scanning the ground looking for rocks like this. For some reason, I just have not been able to find any. At least, no rocks that I like, or if there are rocks that I like, they seem like very intentional. And so it's like rocks that I can't really take, or else like their absence would be noticed, But yeah, so I remembered that I had been looking for rocks like this for a really long time. And so I told the man like, hey, do you have any rocks as the master gardener here that I could have? And he was like, let me take a look. And so we were wandering around the garden. He was like digging through everywhere. And he happened to find, these two rocks here. Let me show them to you a little bit closer so that you have a better view of them. Oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna drop this. They're actually really heavy. I'd say this is like 10 pounds or so. I don't know, something like that. Anyways, it was perfect. He just found these rocks in his garden and he was like, you should have them. Like, I want you to have them. And I was like, perfect. Like, thank you so much. Like, can I pay you? And he was like, sure. Like, just give me $5, which low-key is a steal for these guys, Like, I feel like these guys should be at least like $10, I don't know. I'm just kidding. But like, I thought about giving him more money because I was really appreciative of the conversation. I was really appreciative that he would give me his rocks. But the reason why I wanted these rocks in the first place is to put them right here as a sort of, decoration. But I think that they look really good right here on their own. I low-key could put them anywhere on this shelf, anywhere in my apartment, and I think they'd look good. They kind of just are stars by themselves. But the reason why I wanted them specifically right here is because this is the sort of like entrance way to my apartment. You can't see, but I have like all of my I don't know why I showed you those, but I have all my shoes here. This is where you first enter the apartment. This is where I take off my shoes, put down all my stuff from the outside world. And so I needed a sort of like catch tray to put my keys, my wallet, everything down so I would know where they are. Because sometimes when I've been leaving them throughout the apartment, I kind of just forget where they are and I have to spend like 5-10 minutes looking for them, which is never fun, And so I wanted to have like a specifically dedicated space where I would just come inside every time, just put my stuff down there. And before, I would just put my stuff down directly onto this shelf, which is fine, but it is a little bit messy, a little bit ugly. And so I wanted something else, like a catch tray to put my stuff on. So that's why I've been looking for these rocks. And let me demonstrate. So if I have my keys, I can put them there, my wallet, put it there, and boom, catch trays. Now, these rocks are like a little round and a little stubby to be using as catch trays. Ideally I would have found like, a wider, flatter rock that would be more catch tray shaped. But I think that you gotta make do with what you have. So these were the only rocks that he had in his garden, and I was not gonna say no to that. So just very appreciative of the rocks, and I think that they still look really good as catch trays. Even though they might be like a little bit goofy and not catch tray shaped, I still think that they are beautiful additions to my apartment, and I'm really excited to use them. Now, if I do end up finding a sort of rock that is wider, flatter, more catch tray shaped, I might end up switching these two out, using them as decoration somewhere else in my apartment, and replacing them with that other rock. And I think that'd be fine. Low-key, I think I could put these anywhere, and they would look great. But for now, that's what I have. Oh, let me show you what I had before, because it was hella ugly. Actually, where is it? It was like a block of wood. Give me 1 second, let me go grab it. Here it is. So I used to put like my keys, my wallet, everything onto this slab of wood, which I think in a different apartment would look completely fine. But because there's already so much wood going on, I think that, here, let me move these out of the way. I think that putting my stuff on this, it's just a little bit too much, It's wood on wood on wood on wood. It doesn't really work as well. I want a little bit of contrast in there. Plus, this block of wood, even though it is, a nice block of wood, it's oak, and it's very, fun and feels really good, smells really good, but it does have this black edge. I'm not sure why this is there. Maybe it's just something that they do to the wood. I guess I could cut it off, but I'm a little bit lazy to do that, so. And plus, I found my rocks, so no longer need that wood. But yeah, that is why this is something that I've been thinking about for a really long time. How can I find rocks? And actually, I have been thinking about making a substitute for rocks. So I'm taking a ceramics class. So I was thinking about making a sort of ceramic catch tray dish. But I don't think that it would have the same vibe. I don't know. Let me know. Do you think a ceramics catch tray dish would be the same? I don't think so. I think that it would look good, but not two rocks type of good, I don't know. I just really love my rocks. They're really pretty. Anyways, I'm hoping that you enjoyed my rocks.